Barakati Yahawah, Barakati Yahawashi, Barakati Yahawah, Barakati Yahawashi, Barakati Yahawah, Barakati Yahawashi. Kal halal Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, bahasham Raka Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS Great Milestone. Peace, love, and salutations to all of the Akims in the four corners of this earth, pushing this word with all truth and sincerity to the believers out there, to the speckled bird Akims and Akwats out there that are sincerely listening and learning. Shalom. This is Brother Nahal from GMS Jamaica Camp, and I don't want to teza, which is to say, Lord's willing, this will be a faith builder, right? And the inspiration came from this video that the brother from this page, GMS Rock Solid Foundation, put up, basically, as the title says, delivered from two German shepherds, right? And when you watch the video, you'll get to understand that these brothers on the screen right there, right, while they were preaching, teaching the scriptures, you know what I mean, you had two German shepherds that attacked, right? But the German shepherds, they turned away immediately, right? Some of them hollering like as if they were hit or something, right? And the brothers believe, and I believe as well, that the angel of the Most High was present, right? And with that being said, hey, I won't play this video. You guys can check it out. JMS Rock Solid Phone. It's there, yo. But with that being said, let me get into the scriptures, right? This is Psalms 34 and 7. It says, "The angel of Yahawah encampeth round about them that fear him and deliver them." So the Most High Yahawah has his angel surrounding the men of the Lord, the prophets, you know what I mean? Those who believe in him, right? So it says, yo, the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, right? Because those who fear the Most High will put their trust in him, knowing that he is the only person that can ultimately destroy you, yo. As the scripture says in Luke, which I'll get in a moment, you're not supposed to fear a man that can only kill the body, and after that he cannot hurt you anymore. You're supposed to fear the person that can kill the body, and after that person has killed the body, can do you more harm. And that's the Most High, yo. The Most High, anywhere in life, anywhere in this existence, right? You are the Most High can do you harm. The Most High can inflict judgment upon you, yo, right? Say, fear the Most High and not man, right? So it says, the angel of Yahawah encampeth round about them that fear him and deliver them. Why? Because those that fear him will put their trust in him and believe that in any given situation, the Most High Yahawah will defend them, right? This is Ecclesiasticus. So we can get this real quick. 2 and 13, right? It says, "Woe unto him that is faint-hearted." Faint-hearted meaning lack courage. If you're faint-hearted, you lack courage, right? It says, "For he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended." Right? So if you're let's say you're wavering, right? You believe that the Most High can save you, and at times you believe that he can't. I mean, and in a situation where your life is in jeopardy, right? You want to believe on the Most High that he'll deliver you, but at the same time you're thinking that, hey, the Most High might not deliver, and I might have to take my life in my own hands, right? So hey, if you start to waver, if you don't believe wholeheartedly that the Most High will deliver you, the Most High won't defend you. It says it right here. "Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended." Right? So if you're wavering, if you don't believe wholeheartedly that Most High will defend you, he won't. You know what I mean? Because this is what the scripture says, right? This is what the scripture says. Let's get this in Hebrews. This is Hebrews 11 and 6. It says, "But without faith, right, it is impossible to serve him." And the word faith, what does faith mean? Faith, firstly, it's synonymous with the word believe or belief, right? And we're gonna get the definition of faith. Faith, right? It says, "For he that cometh to the Almighty must believe," right, "that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him." You know what I mean? So you have to believe in the Most High wholeheartedly, in everything. You know what I mean? In any given situation, Believe without that belief, without that faith, it's impossible to serve the Most High, You know what I mean? Let's get the definition of faith real quick from the Merriam-Webster. Let's bring this out. Bear with me one moment. Come on, Miriam. Moving slow all of a sudden. All of a sudden. Alright, let's get it. Alright, so this is faith from the Merriam-Webster. Right? Let's get to the meat of the matter. It says definition 2a. It says belief and trust and loyalty. Well, belief and trust in and loyalty to God. You know what I mean? And, definition B1, it says firm belief in something for which there is no proof. And that's faith. Faith, the evidence of things not seen, yo. Well, let's get what faith, what's the definition of faith according to scripture, yo. Right? Go back into Hebrews. Hebrews 1 and 1. Now faith, 11 and 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You know what I mean? The evidence of things not seen. And when we go back to the Merriam-Webster into the word faith right here, yo. Hey, this is what you're gonna get. Come on, why move it slow? Right? So as the scripture says, yo, the substance of things to for the evidence of things not seen, right? This is belief again, faith again from the Merriam-Webster. B1, firm belief in something for which there is no proof. So you don't see the Most High in flesh himself protecting you. You don't see the Most High in flesh keeping you, right? You don't see the angels of the Most High. You don't see Yahawashi, you, right? But hey, you believe that they are there protecting you. That's having faith in the Most High. And as Hebrews 11 and 6 says, without faith, it's impossible to please Him, right? Let me see if I can get the word believe. Believe, uh, real quick. Okay. Right, this is believe. It says to consider to be true and honest. You know what I mean? Say, believe upon the words of the Most High. Most High say, He will defend you, right? As in Luke, you know what I mean? Most High say, count the sparrows, yo. Aren't your life better than theirs? Roughly paraphrasing, yo. So when the Most High said that He will deliver you, yo, in the time of Jacob's trouble, from Esau, from the nuclear destruction, right? In the time of trouble, hey, believe, yo. And as definition 1a says, it says consider to be true or honest. So consider what the scripture is saying to be true or honest, yo. And that's having faith to accept the word or evidence of, right? Definition 1b, it says to have a firm or wholehearted religious conviction or persuasion, right? The word, right? The key word right there, yo, is firm or wholehearted. So the key words right there, to regard the existence of the Almighty as a fact, right? I'm just gonna leave it right there. I mean, so hey, believe, have faith in Yahawashi that He will deliver you in the time when you most need it, yo. Right? This is Luke. All right, Luke 12, verse 4. Right, it says, and I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do. So hey, don't be afraid of Esau, don't be afraid of Jake, don't be afraid of the average man out there, yo. Right? Don't be scared of men. I mean, don't be scared of the animals. You have dominions over the animals, right? So don't be scared of these things because hey, they can probably kill you. Because what after that, there's no more that they can do to you, yo. Right? So it says, and I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body. Don't be afraid of Esau, yo. Don't be scared that Esau will kill you if you don't take the RFID microchip. Don't be scared that Esau will kill you, yo, if you don't serve him, bow down to him. You know what I mean? Don't be scared in the time of Jacob's trouble that you'll perish by the hands of Esau. You know, verse 5 it says, "But I will forewarn you whom ye shall fear. Fear him which after had killed had power to cast into hell." Right? Hell right there being a bad, really bad, perilous situation. So after the most I kill you, I can put you in a real hard situation, a perilous situation. Right? So fear the most high, not man. It says, "Yea, I say unto you, fear him. Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 farthings, and not one of them is forgotten before the Lord?" You know what I mean? So the birds, yo, the most I watch it over the whole animal kingdom, yo. Right? The whole predator prey situation, right? When a predator gets its prey, yo, that's the most I feeding that predator and giving up the prey's life. When the prey escapes predator at times, that's the most I sparing the prey's life from the predator. And these are animals, yo. So how much more you? You know what I mean? Not to say humans, but sons of the living power, Israelites. You know what I mean? How much more you? The elect of Israel, that is. Right? So how much more you? Verse 7. "But even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear not, therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows." You know what I mean? Say you're worth more than 1 billion sparrows, 1 million sparrows in 1 million, billion, trillion, right? Because you're the sons of the living power, the elect of the sons of the living power, yo. You know what I mean? So, hey, with that in mind, believe that the Most High will deliver you. Believe that the Most High wants to deliver you. Because that's the reason why Yahawashi came and died, so that we can be delivered, so that we can get salvation. You know what I mean? And the Most High hand is in short, yo. He will rescue, he will save. And I know you have martyrs, and other people will be like, hey, martyrs are there. The martyrs will die. So what are you saying? But hey, that's prophecy. It was prophesied that hey, there will be martyrs, there will be people who die for this truth's sake, for Yahawashi's sake, for Yahweh's sake, for not taking their fighting microchip. You know what I mean? That's prophecy. There's nothing we can do about that. You know what I mean? Because Romans 9 and 19, who had resisted his will? What resisted the Most High's will? You know what I mean? We're all in the Most High's construct, yo. Right? Whatever the Most High says, it goes, yo. You know what I mean? So this is Revelation 20 and 4. "And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahawashi, and for the word of the Almighty, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with a Mashiach 1,000 years." Hey, even the martyrs will be rewarded. They'll be the first to come back down on those chariots, right? They will be numbered as a part of the elect, right? They will have rulership in the kingdom to come. You know what I mean? But hey, this is prophecy, right? So you will have martyrs, and you will have brothers that won't be martyrs. Some elect won't be martyrs, yo. Does that mean those who were not martyrs weren't in a perilous time, in the time of Jacob's trouble? No, it doesn't mean that, yo. They were in those times, but what? The Most High delivered them, right? They believed on the Most High, and the Most High delivered them, right? This is, as I read that Romans, let me get it as well. This is, come on, Romans 9 and 19. It says, yo, says, "Thou wilt say unto me, Why doth he yet find fault? For who had resisted his will?" You know what I mean? So, hey, you have people that say, yo, you have martyrs, you know what I mean? Martyrs believe that Moses would deliver them and they yet died. But hey, that's prophecy. And I don't think there's any of the elect who have a problem with that. Being martyrs, yo, that's the most glorious way a man can go out. You know what I mean? That's the most glorious way, right? A man can go out, being a martyr. Right? This is, let me get these 2 last precepts. Then I'll close out. Let's see here. All right, so this is Sirach 2 and verse 10. Right? It says, "Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?" And the answer is none, yo. Everybody, yo, all the prophets, all our forefathers, all the great men back then, yo, you know what I mean? All the righteous kings that built upon the Most High, right? They weren't confounded at all. King David, when he went up against Goliath, you know what I mean? Samson, when he fought the 1,000 man, 1,000 of the Philistines with the jawbone of an ox. Tell me now, look at that. You know what I mean? Moses, yo, the Red Sea, Noah and the Ark, and you have lots more, a whole heap of accounts, yo, where men believed upon the Most High and they weren't confounded at all, right? So how much more now, how much more this time when where we're at the end and the Most High is looking to deliver His elect. How much more now we're in prophetic times where all of this is written. You see me? So this is the last precept for a close out. This is Psalms 5 and 11. It says, "But let all those that put their trust in Thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy, because Thou defendest them. Let them also that love Thy name be joyful in Thee." So let me read that over, because as it says here, it says, "But let all those that put their trust in Thee rejoice." So all those who put their trust in the Most High, let them rejoice. Because what? They will be saved. They will be defended. Salvation is for them, right? It says, "Let them shout for joy because Thou defendest them." That's the elect, yo. You know what I mean? That's the elect. Prime example again is with the video that I showed you guys earlier with the brothers. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell you that the brothers definitely knew that the dogs were coming and they said, "All right, the Most I will defend them." No, it wasn't like that, yo. But hey, rest assured, those men had these thoughts in their mind that, hey, be ready for anything, but you know what? We can't save ourselves, right? And that video, it's uplifting, it's serious and funny at the same time, because hey, some of the brothers, were ready to put on their track shoes, you know what I mean, and sprint out of there, right? But you just see how the hand of the Most High work, right? So hey, I don't want to that this video was uplifting to anybody that tune in on it, right? Giving all praises again to the Most High Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Kodash, the monarchs to the apostles and elders of James Great Stone. Peace, love, and salutations to all of the Akims in the four corners of this earth, pushing this world with all truth and sincerity, Hey, believe in the Most High, trust in Him. He will defend us. He will keep us. You know what I mean? We're almost out of here. Shalom.